Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Indian Cricket. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. So 8 days have passed. We are one day away from the grand pink ball test at Adelaide. Right now, there's a lot of chatter which is going on, regarding the batting order of the Indian team. Will KL Rahul open? Will Rohit Sharma open? Who is going to open at the number one and along with Yashasvi Jaiswal? In all honesty, KL Rahul was given a tough job of opening the innings at Perth. Perth being one of the most difficult pitches in Australia, he did an awesome job, an excellent job over there to maintain the flow of runs and to ensure that the wicket does not fall. I hope we all remember the second innings, where it was a partnership of 200 plus, right? So we got an indication, when the Prime Minister's 11 match happened, that who might, open the innings. It could be, so KL Rahul opened the innings over there. Rohit Sharma went lower down the order, which was at number five, right? So there were some indications given over there that Rohit Sharma could come, lower down the order. Now, I feel, why this was done is because one is Rohit Sharma is not used to the conditions at this point of time. The only match he had was Prime Minister's 11, where he scored 5 runs. But then KL Rahul and Yashasvi Jaiswal have performed good in the Perth test, so there might be a scenario where the management would want to persist with them when it comes to opening the batting for India, right? Or they don't want to tinker with those batting, given the rhythm, which KL Rahul is in. And that is where we might see, Rohit Sharma coming down the order at number five. Now, but what happens, I have this thing in my mind. What happens that if in case KL Rahul does not do good and scores, maybe not good enough at the opening portion, and Rohit Sharma he does a fairly decent job, but does a good job in batting lower down the orders. Would the management still persist with the same lineup where Rohit Sharma would continue coming lower down the order? I still feel that there would be a case where in the second test, they will have Rohit Sharma gain that exposure and everything, and from third test onwards, they would have maybe Rohit Sharma coming and opening the innings and KL Rahul then shifting down the order. That is what is my guess, which is there. Um, Now coming to the Aussies, a lot of chatter, a lot of things going around the Australian camp, right? As I mentioned in my last video, Aussies are Aussies are taking this Perth Test loss as a one-off loss, which is maybe a blip in the armor, right? And they're not thinking too much about it. The camp is not thinking too much about it. Whatever happened, they're letting it go as a bygone, and they're focusing on the Adelaide Test. And secondly, they have a great record on the pink ball test. Not to mention 7 matches they have played pink ball test. They have won all of those 7 matches, right? And that is where I feel India might have had a very good win at Perth, and hence I feel that despite that Perth win, India would be wary of two scenarios over here or two things over here. One is the Aussie record in the pink ball test, and the second is the 36 all out which they had a couple of seasons ago at Adelaide, and this was in the pink ball test. If you remember, a couple of seasons ago, India were the one who batted first, and they got 36 all out. So these are a couple of scenarios. And despite the win in Perth, India would still be wary of while facing Australia at the Perth at the Adelaide, which is the pink ball test, right? Now, and this makes it more interesting. If you ask me, this makes it more interesting as none of the teams are favorites, starting with the pink ball test because of the way Aussies have lost at the Perth and these two factors which are influencing, and it could be at the back of the mind of the Indians also, right? And that makes it a great test match, this pink ball test at Adelaide, right? Though I feel India still has a slight edge over there, the way they won at the Perth test. Coming to the pitch has a 6 mm of grass. This has been confirmed by the curator of Adelaide for the pink ball test, right? And they want an equal contest between the bat and the ball, and that is very important. This is good news for India. So there'll be something for the batsmen, there'll be something for the bowlers, right? And that makes the match altogether more interesting, where you would not see a one-sided match where bowlers would dominate. You would have something with the bat and something with the ball also. The second, or I would say the biggest factor in this match would be the weather. We all have, been following the last couple of days. There have been gloomy conditions, rains over there in Adelaide. And the big thing is the weather, which is the first day. If I spoke about the forecast, the first day is a forecast of rain, right? That is the only day when the rain would happen in Adelaide. And there are 88% chances of rain happening in Adelaide on the first day. Second, third, fourth, fifth day is all bright and sunny with temperatures hovering at 28 to 930 degrees. That is how it would be at Adelaide. But then that first day of the match pink ball test would hold the key, which is what I feel. And I say this because whichever team would win the toss might look at bowling first. Is because there is a 12%, when you speak about 88% chances of rain, there is a 12% chance, right, where the rain would not be during the later half of the day. And that is where, the team which would be bowling under the lights will have favorable conditions for them, let's say there is a scenario where, there's no rain towards the end of the day, and there is one of the teams would bat first. So the bowling team would really have an edge over there because of the gloomy conditions, and they would try to make the maximum use of that. And you bet both the teams would want to bowl, I guess, in these gloomy conditions and take advantage of the weather of the situations out there. And I feel the first day will decide the outcome of the Adelaide test, the way things would turn out in the first day itself, right? So great, interesting match in the offing. The Adelaide test, which is the pink ball test. We all hope to enjoy that test match, right? And we want to stay tuned and may the best team win with respect to the batting and the bowling and the fielding, right? So we will catch up after the first day's match to do the analysis of the first day in the pink ball test at Adelaide. Have a nice day. Enjoy, subscribe, like, and press the bell icon for the latest updates and future updates, right? Thank you very much for watching Indian cricket. Have a nice day. Take care.